Hi Greg, my name is David Burns over here at Handy's downtown over in Saint Albans. Wanted to give you a YouTube video on this Tundra that we're discussing about potentially bringing over to you. So, I mean, the real point of this, yes, pleasure to introduce myself to you. I want to make sure that if you are considering the truck to be delivered, and this is a part of our organization we'll be very careful with here, that you're on the same page of what it is. So, gorgeous in terms of, probably a lot of them that are out there, extremely reliable. We sell a lot of these Tundras and really only take the ones that we've seen a lot or have good service records, the whole nine. So I want to go over in a very good light with the truck here as to, anything that I'm noticing on my end to make sure we're on the same page. Otherwise, we're happy to, figure out a way to come together on the deal here and get this over into your hands. So what I will say is obviously it's been snowy here, so I've done my best to go ahead and clear the truck off, but the pictures that you're going to see online, when it was just barely washed and inside the bay up there in the big store, I mean, those are going to give you probably the best, pictures of everything being clear in terms of, any kind of blemishes or anything on the truck. So the things that I'm noticing that I want to make sure we're on the same page with, a little ding right here, doesn't really not, a big one. You can't really see it depending on how the light hits it, but it is there. Check that out online as well. Okay. The wheels have a lot of life left on them, but unlike brand new ones, okay, you're gonna have some of the bubbling there a little bit on that, but we've seen obviously, and you have too, plenty that are worse than that. So they might, a little reconditioning on that, a couple $100 if you know a guy or something. To get that kind of thing done. The body of the truck, I mean, really gorgeous. I mean, I'll walk around it here again with you. The tailgate, though, I will say that it looks like it was been, worked a little bit. It does have the bed liner. Of course, it's got all the snow in the back, but the bed liner is installed here on this truck. But looks like, again, backup camera there. But right here, you'll notice there's kind of a ding in the tailgate. So again, just want to be real clear about that. Bumper looks good in the back though, and the body on the sides and everything. As far as that's concerned, she's really, really nice on the sides and what have you. Obviously, this one has the side steps, nice addition. Previous owner had the rain guards there, and those are actually in good condition. Usually if they weren't, we'd take them off or something like that, so they're not broken or busted or looking like hell or anything. I'll open it up here and get a quick look. I don't know how familiar you are with the year and the fact that it's a Crew Max, so I mean, tons of size. Right now the seat obviously has this armrest down with the cup holders. It's kind of back all the way, so this would be like your maximum leg room, if you will. Now both sides will fold down. It's kind of a 60-40 fold down. Again, you can slide it forward if you want to be able to use that, but then you can also just fold the whole seat down. Does have a hard plastic backing, and again, it's on both sides there, so you can be able to set some stuff down on that if you'd rather do that. But I mean, take again, quick peer, it's pretty clean. It had a lighter interior. It doesn't at all come across as a smoker's vehicle to me or anything like that. It's as clean as you would expect it to be for its year in terms of cabin freshness and stuff. And again, the seats being tan, probably not like they were when they were brand new, but I don't see any kind of major staining specifically in an area that stands out or anything to kind of catch your eye. Don't think that we probably got rid of the floor mats. There might have been carpet or something. So right now this one only has the paper ones that we kind of have when we clean it up. So something to think about if you want some all-weathers to be able to keep it as is. Again, kind of a quick look. Looks like this is just a little mud from a pant leg or whatever. Actually really clean in there too. Don't see a ton of like compromises or anything anywhere as far as big scratches. These have the 2 glove boxes and whatever. Knobs look good. Features are good on this one. This has this kind of extra, which is probably unique to these model years. Turn the music down. But it has some extra storage up there in that top, as well as sunglass holders. A little camera view that has this little LCD display there that pops up. The only thing really that's standing out to me at all on the front, really, I mean, again, there is, and take a good look at the seat and stuff. I mean, this is pre-owned in the sense of that tan interior again. Nothing that If you wanted it looking absolutely brand new or something like that, a seat cover wouldn't be a bad idea. You'll see right here, I don't know if the pictures show that or not, just a little bit of like maybe an elbow blemish or something like that. Really not the worst compromise mechanically. Absolutely gorgeous truck. And you can see, I mean, just from like looking at some of the interior and stuff, and you know, if someone didn't take care of this truck beforehand, keeping it washed and stuff, you know, as you're looking around the body and whatever, you know, look down at the door sills, this thing really doing really well. So still a gorgeous rig, obviously kind of unique with the Crew Max and some of its SR5 upgrades and things like that. But I mean, that's basically what I'm looking at as far as what the truck is and is not. And I will send you this video and email, reach out to you on the phone, and that way you make sure you get it. And if you have any questions, obviously, we can go over that. I'm more than happy to do this again if there's something you want to take a closer look at. And if you're ready to pull the trigger and get us talking about delivering this over there, all the better. But 1-802-528-2213 is my direct line. And you can also email me, dburns@handycars.com. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to working with you on this truck. Thanks.